Example 89. There are a couple of things to notice about this before we even begin to do the technique. First, I look at the downbeat of each of the measures, and I notice that I have this voice that does this. Let's call that the cellos and the double basses. So that's one voice. Now we have another voice, let's call this the violas, that does this line. The technical issue here, when there's a problem, and very often there is, the technical issue is getting from the double basses and the cellos up to the viola. And it's done through a rotation, a slight pluck, but a rotation from 5, and it really feels like I'm going from 5 to 3. And I'm hinged in my elbow, which you can't really see because of the angle of my camera, but I'm moving this way. I'm not moving my upper arm particularly. I'm moving from 5 to 3. It feels like I'm moving really just right next door. So the octave is a pluck and a rotation. Now my hand is on this group of notes, which is virtually under the hand with a little bit of opening for that interval. Back to the C sharp, and now again to get back to the next octave, I'm going to use this third finger rotationally, a little bit of a pluck, which sends me to the next octave. So the third beat of the previous measure is this 3 octave. So I feel in this case is like I'm going from 3 to 1. And then again I land back up here. I'm going to open just a little bit wider for that thumb, and now it's the same thing here. Back to the next octave. Then this. You can either use 5 or 4. I think I use 4. And so on. Now, there is one other thing to consider here. We have a little bit of a coordination issue sometimes between the left hand and the right hand. The left hand is doing this. This is like a merry-go-round. But at some point, this guy has to jump on. So we have this. Example 89.